Simons against Irving. Here's Sharp. Over Harris. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. Nurkic inside, working on Claxton.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Three-pointer Sharp. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Irving against Simons. On the wing, Durant. Grant with a steal. And here is Winslow. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow.
That free throw no good.
Shooting 2.
And the second free throw is good. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Here's Simons. 38 points for him last game against New York. Knocked away. He shoots. And he nails the jumper. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter. Harris on the wing. For 3, O'Neal. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their unselfishness has kept them in the game. Just look at the assist numbers. Guys are making cuts. They move with the ball freely. You look to see the offense function like a well-oiled machine, sort of like myself.
That about wraps it.
Here to put on a show.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court right now for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Now it's Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
And it's Irving missing. Portland trailing here. The floater. Pass to Nurkic. The 3 ball. Portland, no good that time either.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's O'Neal. Claxton down low, defended by Nurkic. And here's Harris outside, gets the three to fall. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer. Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
And there's a 3-second violation. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Hart. Pass to Sharp. Lets a floater go. Second chance shot. Back to Hart. To the inside. Nurkic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And this is the game that Nurkic plays. Using the big body inside, carving out a high percentage look.
That's good from Nurkic.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
For Portland, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Simons. Here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Over Harris. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Simons. He's got 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Misses in close. Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Lets it go. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Timeout called. Portland, and the 3-point shot. So important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent 3-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. That one goes in. Grant's got 8.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
O'Neal on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Portland with a rebound. 3 on 3. Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pick. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for O'Neal, and Simmons is subbed in for Harris. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. On the wing, Curry. To the paint. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Irving against Simons. Hart passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Nets with possession here. Durant finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simmons missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Josh Hart.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Right side Durant. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Jeremy.
So for the Blazers, Watford's checked in for Grant. Little comes in for Sharp. And it's Johnson in for Simons. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Here's Little. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Buries it from 3. Little's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The 3 from Curry. Sinks it from distance. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Timeout called, Portland.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Brooklyn Nets.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. Third team foul.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Irving. Johnson with a bucket.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Nets with a lead. Outside Curry. Back to Irving.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The 3 is up. Durant's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Little, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Here's Irving. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Pass to Little. Here's Watford, guarded by Durant. Fades and shoots. Count it.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. From deep, here's Simmons. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's Hart. Around the back and lays it in. Nice. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
Sometimes when you've got that much room, you can't resist doing something special.
Left side Simmons. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Durant's got 23.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Back to Johnson. For 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Simmons. Offline with a baseline jumper. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front. They lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting at a very efficient 67%. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Trailblazers shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Pass to Graham. Here's Sharp, takes a 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Claxton, defended by Nurkic. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now Portland with it. It's a 14-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Over to the wing. 3-pointer Sharp. Hits the trifecta.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers basketball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. And there's the lob. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Simmons with it. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Simons. The three. Doesn't go that time.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Nets lead by 13.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Here's Simons. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Nets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Curry against Simons. Fires the three. That's good from Durant on the assist by Curry. Durant's got 26 points.
Slick shot by Durant, gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They get it again. Nurkic. Looking to end the run. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Simons. Claxton with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Durant. Yep, that one's good. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Winslow. To the inside. Sharp, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Irving. Back to Durant. This one for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 31 points.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
So it's Portland now. Trailing by 19. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Winslow. He's covered by Curry. Right side Winslow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Irving. And the shot goes. Irving's got 26 points.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Back to Simons. Three-pointer Sharp. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's scooped up. Here's Claxton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Timeout called, the Blazers. You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Hart finds Nurkic. Rebounded by the Nets.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Yep, count it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. Grant in the post. Durant's there. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Simmons with it, picked up by Grant. Here's Durant. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Durant's got 35. And Portland has possession. Looking to get it going. And it's Simons missing.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Curry finds Durant from outside the arc. Simons with a rebound. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul.
Curry.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Join us again.
All right, Joe, congratulations. A great defensive effort for this team tonight. Can you elaborate more on what happened on the defensive end?
Everybody was just locked in. We just did a good job executing the game plan, knowing personnel, flying around. We talked about just trying to be the grittier team, the tougher team. I think we were tonight.
Great mental focus by the whole team. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
A great experience, making it so close to winning the 200K, which I will win in the future 100%. This is just what I love to do. Like, I've always been a very competitive person, so I will not stop or quit until I win me at least like 2 or 3 $200,000 in my team tournaments. I feel like this is my year, hands down. I feel like I have a great chance to win both gens. Nobody has ever done that before. I'm trying to be the first to do it. I'm swaggy, and I'm one of the greatest defense
2.